Pole vaulting still happening.
Looks like they moved it up to 14 feet 6 inches. With the stick is how they're getting up there.
This is Ethan.
Woo! And he was up and over
Deleon.
room.
And yeah, this is about the mark he's gone. This is he was a runner-up last year, the Miege vaulter.
The last couple years of high school pole vaulting has seen some dramatic heights. Kids are starting to specialize in this event a lot earlier. More coaches are starting to have knowledge for it because this is one that you have to have extra insurance because of that pole. There is a tendency that if you're a little heavier and you don't have the right pole, that it can break on your way up. And fortunately, I've seen it a couple times. Luckily, the athletes have survived and weren't injured. But now this is a very, again, those heights falling down 14, 15 feet. Even though it is a mat, can still be a little scary.
Colton Bray of Mill Valley Headers as this is Deleon being cheered on. And just got a piece of the bar at 15-6.
I think he's got 2 attempts at this.
Yep, he does. I like how the fans get into it.
And I think it's because they respect the fact that this is not something that we could go out and do. Spoken as a track athlete or former athlete, I couldn't go out there and grab that pole and go that high. So no, I think we're always impressed as fans at attributes or accolades of that magnitude, where it's not easily done, or we can't just all go out there and do it ourselves. Sprinting and running 100, everybody can run 100, but it's not going to be as fast as like Usain Bolt or what we saw here today. But pole vault, I don't think any one of us sitting in this clap.
Even the students in the inner part of the track. Oh man,
Just
barely. I mean, the athletes that are on the inside give them a nice round of applause.
And that's what you like to see, and that's one of the reasons why I'm a coach and a true fan of the sport is everybody cheers everybody on, no matter what team, where you're from, just that camaraderie of the sport. And we want to see everybody do well. We want to see everybody honestly end up healthy. We saw and hopefully that was the only injury of tonight with Vaughn in the 100 finals. But no, you like to see those performances, and I love to see when other teams are congratulating the young man, even though he doesn't go to their school. But it is an impressive feat that we just saw.
Well, Ethan's had a good night. You know, after last year being a runner-up, he wanted to do a good job, but I mean, come on. I think his best leap this year was 14-6. He's gone. Pole vault.
Last and final attempt.
Yeah, this is it for Ethan Deleon of Bishop Miege. The fans are going to cheer him on. The other athletes are cheering him on. Let's get him over the bar at 15-6.
And he got it. I think he just took this down the state record right in front of our eyes. And as you see here again,
Look
that's
at this
why I love
appreciation.
Love this sport. All his competitors came up and started hugging him. You don't see any red and blue. You don't see his teammates. You see his competitors because they know how hard it takes to be good at that event. So I love seeing this sportsmanship right here. Everybody just wanted to congratulate him and give him a hug.
Hugs all around, and quite frankly, just to see that, it's all worth watching this event. Just to see this. This is beautiful.
Oof. And his first 2 attempts, he was over. It just on the coming down, he was nipping and clipping it. So we knew he had it in him, and he honestly had a little.
Let's go back to the pole vaulting here for 16 feet. Deleon of Miege.
First attempt.
Oh, boy, was that just this
That was his first
stomach
attempt.
there grazed that.
And he knows he has it. His hips cleared that height. He can get this. We might watch him. Wow, he is having a heck of a night. This is a great Friday night of track and field action we are getting to watch firsthand.
Like LaMunyon, the girls pole vaulter from Blue Valley West, was offering some encouragement. She's had a tremendous night, and it's like talk about clicks. The pole vaulters seem to be all
And you do
together and hanging out, and they're right there. But the fans are sitting on the edge of their seat here every time Ethan gets on that runway.
Oh yeah, because as you saw there, he almost had it his first attempt, and it took him 3 attempts
So go back to Deleon.
Second attempt.
Listen to the crowd.
Pulled out of it. So he's got one more attempt at it, one more crack. Hopefully, hopefully we can get the stadium to be even louder for him, man. To finish
loud
it.
there.
They were.
But yeah, let's.
I know he's got to be a little fatigued though too. Just the amount of effort of just doing heights over and over and again. He's almost a foot over what he came in, so he's had a heck of a day.
Getting some counseling from his coaches there. I saw LaMunyon. Yeah,
go down
Ethan Deleon there just went over the bar 15-6. Had a group hug from I think everybody in the stadium tonight after that.
Looks like he's going to challenge for 16 feet.
That bar, look how high. That is so far up.
That's a drop. I'm telling you, that's it. I do not want to feel a 16 feet drop. He's going to clear that with the stick, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
That takes a lot of strength, a lot of speed to be able to carry his momentum down the runway. But for a high schooler, this is very impressive.
14-6 was his best jump prior to that. And like I said, fellow athletes, the crowd is on his side.
14 feet, you blow it out, and then you take down the state record all at the same time. So I want to say it's because he knew we were up here videotaping and recording it.
Yeah, or, you know, just one of those deals where you're just so psyched up. It's one of those nights you'll never forget the rest of your life, I bet.
Oh, no.
He's going to be telling that story to his grandchildren about that night at Shawnee Mission North when I was. Tonight was the Miege Stag, Deleon, Ethan Deleon. Look at this.
15-6. Wow.
State mark. Ladies and gentlemen, the fans.
He was fist pumping on his way down to the mat.
He knew it. He knew it. Yeah, I think me and you would be doing the fist bump on the way down, the way home.
Yeah.
Driving to my house, I'd be pumping my fist out the window. That's how good it was.